Hi guys, it's Antoinette and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to this community. Consider subscribing if you like the content. Now getting into the video, I think I should give you a bit of a background into my personal story. Now, although over the years my breast size and shape has changed, outside of pregnancy and breastfeeding, I've never been more than a B cup. So when I was pregnant and when I was breastfeeding, I was a C, but outside of that, I've never gone over a B cup. So it's just been like, as my body shape changes, I've gone through things, lost weight, put on weight, all of that, my breasts, their size change as well. And so my current breast situation, let's just say, it goes with its mood. Today A cup, tomorrow B. I just don't know anymore, and I'm not even stressing myself out about it. I really just go with the flow. But when I was a teen, like, you know, when you're growing up and your friends start to come out, they start to bloom, I was there and I was hearing crickets and I was thinking, okay, we're coming. When we come, we're gonna come full force, because on my mum's side, they're kind of busty. So I thought, yeah, I got this in the bag. Let's just wait and see. And I was definitely a late bloomer. And when something eventually started to appear, I was just like, bring it on, party over here. This is all going on in my mind, yeah? I thought I've bagged this. My assets are gonna come through and I'm gonna be like that woman, you know, because I feel like when you're a teenager, you kind of automatically associate your breasts coming through as you now developing into a woman. But I would say when I got to about 18, yeah, thereabout, and I realized that, you know what, these babies, they're not growing anything past what I can see. And at that stage, they were like glorified egg muffins. It was like, wow, okay, the realization, and yeah, it began to sink in that, you ain't gonna be part of the big titty club, you know? My fellow small titty brigade, you can resonate with what I'm talking about. Because as a teenager, like I was saying, you look forward to these kind of things. So, I think that as well, with everything else that I was facing, because I lacked body confidence, really did. And this did not help. I thought once this happens, at least I can have something to grab hold of, and it didn't come through for me. So, and if you've been around my channel for a while, you know how my low body confidence really affected me. So the lack of baggage in the boobie department was really not doing me any good. But I don't think it was until I was about 21 that I realized that I better start owning the fact that I have small boobs and rock it the best I can. I didn't come to kill myself over breast, you know. I had enough issues that I was battling with. So I started to like figure out methods and stuff of how I could help myself in that department, because in my head I was just not gonna like go through having surgery and all of that. I was considering surgery on my nose, because for me, you can't get rid of that, like that is in your face. But with the tits, I was like, I can help myself. You know, you still got that covered under your outfits, and there's so many things that can help you kind of like boost it up. But I have grown to just love my breasts regardless of its size. And I'm not gonna come up here and say that it's been an easy journey, but I think it's something that I kind of forced myself to like grabbing a hold of and like, look, own this. There are a lot of, and you know what I think helped me as well? A lot of people that I looked up to, so a lot of people that I kind of admired, and I was like, yeah, they were inspiration to me. They had really small breasts. They were kind of small or even flat in the chest region, and they owned it. The kind of confidence that they oozed out, I was like, you know what, I'm really doing a disservice to myself by hating on my tits, because at least I've got something, you know? Let me enjoy these small breasts. Whoever's gonna come into my life is going to have to like me regardless of the size of my breast. And that is a message that I want you to hold on to, that whoever you're gonna be with, they will like you for who you are regardless of your assets. So no matter how flat you think you are, no matter how small you think you are, there, someone's gonna love you regardless. Don't sweat the small stuff. You've been sold the lie that for you to be a real woman and for you to feel womanly, you need to be voluptuous and you have to have huge tits for you to feel sexy. But it really is just the state of your mind. When you've got your mind under control, I'm telling you, you can feel sexy regardless. You can feel womanly regardless. Don't let your size or the size of your breasts make you feel that you're any less of a woman, or you're not sexy, or you don't you're not adequate, you know, you're not adequate enough. Don't let that ever make you feel like that. So whenever you're like feeling down in yourself, you look at your breasts and you're just like, oh, I just wish I had more, just a little bit more. Pull yourself up, pull yourself together. Tell yourself, I'm gonna rock these small titties the best I know how to, and I'm a real woman and I'll carry myself that way. People will be inspired by that, okay? So don't put yourself down. Change your perspective. Change your perspective about it. Believe it or not, there are so many positives to having small breasts. There are many women out there that have large breasts and want a breast reduction. And I've got friends that suffer back pain just because of their breasts. They can't fit into like regular clothing, or they have to go up several sizes just because their tits are a lot more larger than the rest of their body. So shift the way you see your breasts and carry yourself in that way, that this is a blessing. I don't have to work myself up just because they don't fit this standard that society has sold to me. I think the fear we have comes from the fact that we don't feel that we can appeal to the opposite sex because we're told that guys like big tits. So get rid of that fear. Don't let the conditioning of inadequacy fill your mind. Ditch that trash and begin to enjoy your life and enjoy your body regardless of its size, regardless of your breast size. Repeat after me. My breasts do not determine my femininity. Don't feed into the lies, guys. Just focus on what you have. Don't focus on what you don't have. And if you really feel that, okay, you know what, maybe for this outfit that you're wearing, you need to, you feel that bigger tits will look better in it. Just an example, like let's say you're wearing a wrap dress. Then this is where I feel like stuff like push-up bras, if you invest in a really good quality push-up bra, comes in, it can help you a lot. Or there's like the chicken fillers and all of that, even though they're a lot flimsy. You can have these things on the side for those one-off occasions where you feel like you just need that extra boost to give you that confidence for you to fill out the outfit. But there's so many outfits out there that work with less cleavage, so to say. You can rock so many things. You can get away with things that an average person with bigger boobs can't get away with it. So just enjoy it. And I mean summer, when summer comes around with the body tops, the bikinis, you can do bra or no bra. I do that now. It's like, you take your pick. Don't pull yourself down on something that can be a blessing for you. And I think something that also helped me, this is like an encouraging video, guys. Something that also helped me is like accentuating your other assets and your other features. So if you lack in the boobage department, don't ignore the fact that you have other features that you might feel like wow. So focus on that, you know, just put your energy into that. Don't pull yourself down. No one really cares about your breast size apart from you. If you deep this, if you think about this properly, it's not like people that you meet on a daily, they're like walking around saying, oh gosh, look at how small her titties are. Like, oh no, nobody's doing that. It's all in your head. And when you realize that it's all in your head and you begin to carry yourself confidently, everyone else will have no other choice but to treat you the way you're carrying yourself. So I think that's the biggest confidence booster you can do for yourself. If you've got final tits, what am I saying? If you've got small tits or small breasts, carry yourself like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna rock this. I don't really care. Finally, and one last point that I wanted to like sing to you. You are not alone. Oh! I am here with you. There's so many other people that have small tits in the world and they're getting on with their life. They're not getting caught up in it. And I can speak to you like this because I was there. Remember, I told you I was there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any other suggestions to encourage people that are feeling down on themselves because they got smaller tits, leave them below. Let them read it. Let them take notes. If you haven't subscribed, then push that button below. Join this wonderful community, guys. And remember that it's one step at a time to becoming confident. Don't be too hard on yourself. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now, guys.